I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
They sell you on Memphis?
Well, really just, I was really looking at the success that Memphis had as something I wanted to be a part of, and then the reputation Coach Silverfield and Coach Cramsey had as an OC, the things that he was able to do with Seth and the things that he's done in his career. I felt like that's something I wanted to be a part of, and I felt myself being able to excel in his offense. And also, I looked at the weapons around and everybody that I was going to be playing it with.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Live from FedEx Forum and the Grind City Media Studios, it's the show about sneaker culture, trends, and fits. Come kick it with Lang, Adam, Jerry, and Sherman. Welcome to the Sneakfest Show.
What's up, y'all? Welcome into the Sneakfest Show here on Grind City Media. I'm Lang, he's Sherm, he's Jerry, he's Bennett. Adam's not here today, but we're thinking about you, Adam. Hope that car gets straightened out. But yeah, we're all here. It's Shoes Day. It's Tuesday. It means we're going to talk about shoes and kicks and all that stuff. And guys, you had a good week. Everybody had a good week. I went to Vegas. You guys were just here.
Pretty good.
Here.
Yeah, pretty chill.
I'm sure you had a good weekend. I had a gift ready for you, but I mean not a gift, a gift. Like the
what?
A GIF.
Because Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, I had it ready for you, but yeah.
I actually watched.
We already know what happened with that.
I watched that game on my phone on the edge of the Grand Canyon.
That's wild. Like you were ready to risk it all.
Actually, I turned it off several times because it was you get terrible phone signal at the Grand Canyon to begin with.
Sure, yeah.
And Georgia went down 8 with like a couple minutes ago, and I was like, you know what, forget it. Like I'm good. Whatever happens, happens. And I turned it off. And all of a sudden, I get all these text messages from people who are like, "Oh my gosh!" and dogs. And I was like, "What?" And so I got out the phone and had to come back to it. But yeah.
we all in the group. We all in the group text. We was texting Lane the whole time. Like we was like, we know Lane at the Grand Canyon looking at his phone.
Sometimes I was ready to throw my phone in.
That was a good weekend. How was your trip?
It was a good trip.
Yeah.
Vegas, Grand Canyon, the whole Wild Wild West out there.
The desert.
Have you ever been to Grand Canyon?
I have.
You have before? Oh.
I went when I was 19.
It's cool for like, I was saying, it's cool for
before.
like an hour or two, and then you're kind of like, all right.
Cool.
Let's
That's all for them. Nice.
Then they're like, let's go to this side. You can look at it from a different angle.
Yeah.
But it's the
same thing.
Same thing. But yeah.
But while you was at the Grand Canyon, what shoes did you have on?
I had on my Hokas. I wore the Hokas. I mean, you do so much walking. I did 17,000 steps one day in Vegas because you're just walking nonstop.
Yeah.
So actually, I didn't gain any weight because you walk so much and you can eat like crazy and it's fine. So
what shoes did Beck have on?
Some Nike. No, he had some Nikes. I actually was gonna bring my Jaw 3s, and then I was like, I don't want to bring them and have to get them dirty and all that. So anyway. We got another NBA player who has got his first commercial just finally dropped. We've been waiting for these shoes for a while. Now he's hurt, but the commercial dropped this week. Tyrese Halliburton with his Pumas with Salehe Bembury. That's Donnell Rawlings. He used to be on the Chappelle Show, and he opened for Chappelle last time they were here in Memphis.
Donnell's hilarious.
Yeah, he's very hilarious.
I think Salehe directed this commercial also, because there's some behind-the-scenes videos online.
And that's the guy that's doing the pattern. That's the guy who went viral with his little TikTok. No, was he TikTok dance or Instagram that one? He was doing a little dance. That's the guy who was pushing the basket. He got viral going.
Yeah, I've seen his face around somewhere.
Yeah.
This is a different colorway of the shoes than we've seen so far.
So these are, if I'm not mistaken, these might be the first colorway that's dropping.
Okay.
Shout out to Matt with Corporate. He actually posted a pair because he has an account with Puma, so he's gonna have them at his shop. They doing a special drop in Indianapolis for this shoe. I want to say next week, if I'm not mistaken, that the shoe actually released. So it's actually, I like the commercial's cool though. I like the commercial. I like that.
I mean, doing the drop in Indianapolis makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because we saw this week in OKC.
Yeah.
They dropped the SGA butter,
butters.
and apparently it was like a big, crazy deal. People were camped out overnight.
Yes.
People lined up around the block. They restocked, but I still haven't seen anyone wear these. Or
Besides him on the court last season, that's the only person. But we said this
and
too.
there's some YouTube and TikTok and Instagram reviewers,
Right.
but outside of that, I haven't seen anybody.
But
wear
we
it.
said it during, I think earlier this year, we said that once they released, we said to people in OKC, we're going to be the ones to go crazy because he's the player over there.
Deservedly
Same
so.
way how it is, we're here with Ja. Everybody loves Ja in Memphis. I mean, even his shoe is just good anyway, but I'm with y'all. Like, I'm still not a fan of that shoe. Still not a fan.
Surprisingly, they're reselling too.
are they?
They really are. I think the
There's
butter
actually
pair,
a market for them.
Yeah, the butter pair is.
Yeah.
I saw someone this week posted a different colorway that I hadn't seen yet. They gave a pair. They seeded some pairs.
So
Maybe
they
the black ones.
So the black ones, the blue ones, and I think another colors. All three of them supposed to come out in I think the first week of October. So
when
it's supposed to be
season
like a
starts,
family.
around
It's a
season
family
opening.
pack. And then they seeded Casanat. He had his little basketball game. They seeded him the sky blue pair.
Yeah. Kyrie, talking about out west. Kyrie dropped some new Antas. What do we? This has something to do with Fashion Week, which was in New York this week, and I think it's kind of what these were.
I think it's just him, being in Dallas and cowboy culture in
Makes
Texas is a thing. So
It's
it's kind of like an ode to the city he's currently playing in.
I guess.
I wonder if those shoes were actually purchasable. You can purchase those shoes.
Nah,
Or
they
was
say
just kinda-
samples.
Just
so,
kind of just out
yeah,
there.
They're probably just there for looks.
I saw people like wondering if he'd wear them in a game.
Yeah.
The cowboy
In a
ones?
game, definitely
come
not.
On, man. Y'all
My
pushing
money
it
is
way
on
too
no.
far on that
They
one.
shoot around.
But this
Not even.
supposed to be his new
Maybe
life.
a
This supposed to
walk-in.
be the new lifestyle shoe.
I don't know.
bottom?
The bottom right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the same shoe.
No, that's a
It's
different.
just different
that's a different
colorway
model.
material.
That's a whole different model.
They
I might
look
be
the-
wrong. I don't know.
They look the same to me
I got
because
you.
of the little things
They
on the
look
toe
in the
box.
front. Yeah.
Well, we also got a look this week of a new AE2, finally a good-looking kind of colorway.
I like this colorway.
I
do
like
too.
the
I
other
like
ones
this
better.
one. I like this colorway.
You do?
Yeah, I like the other ones better.
I like this one, and then my second will be the blue one,
Yeah.
and then that black and was he green or yellow or
Yeah, the
something?
green
That's
pair.
like
I don't know.
my
The
best
white
pair.
part looks good, though. It kind of pops
It
a little
does.
bit.
Yeah, it does. It does. It really does.
I left Vegas on Saturday morning. Saturday night was the big fight.
Yep.
And these guys came out with some special stuff.
They did.
Terrence Crawford had the Off-White and Everlast one-of-one collaboration for the fight.
His whole setup was off white. His his jacket covered up. His
There it
shorts
is.
he had on. I thought that was pretty cool.
And then Canelo actually had a Miri suit
Yes.
or whatever, outfit. I don't know what we call it. Shoes. What do you call it? A robe? A boxing robe? don't know what
I
you call it.
guess
Poncho?
a poncho.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Yeah, it says right there, hooded poncho.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or it's like they warm. It's like the warm up suit for them.
Yeah, I miss Mike Tyson, who used to just have a white towel with a hole cut in it.
Oh no, them days are way over
Yeah.
with. Like even Floyd used to come
It's
through
a
the
whole
ring with all
billboard
type
now.
of stuff on. Yeah.
Black
These are
shorts, no
billboards
socks.
now.
Yeah, he just came straight down the thing.
Like that Amiri was so big on everything he had on. I said
Yeah.
they must really gave him a nice little bag to rock this stuff too.
Well, you guys
Sure.
mentioned Kai Cenat got the gift from SGA.
Stage,
We did the show last Tuesday, and then like 2 days later, I Show Speed shows up in Memphis.
Yes.
And spends a whole day kind of just making Memphis look great.
Correct.
Showing all the
Shout
good
out to
stuff the city
I Show
has.
Speed, man.
We
Shout
were
out
in
to
our
that.
group chat talking about it the whole day.
Yeah.
The whole day.
Like
Well,
I,
part of while he was here, Moneybag Yo hung out with him, but gave him a bunch of stuff from Penny.
yes, that was
Sign.
cool, right? That was cool right there. And we were just talking about the foams that Tuesday, and then he ended up giving them those. That was cool. I like that Penny actually signed a jersey for him. That was pretty dope.
I actually saw a clip of him because he's doing 50 states in 50 days.
Yeah, 35 cities, 35 days.
Whatever. I saw him in some other city a day or two later, and he was wearing the Grizzly shorts.
New Orleans.
Yeah,
he had
the Grizzly shorts on.
And he had the Jeremy socks on. Somebody gave him the Jeremy socks. He had them on kind of fold down.
They ended the night like in the tour bus or whatever, and they're looking at it. He was like, "Oh, Black Panther socks."
He said he didn't know who that was. He was like, "Who gave me some Black Panther?" He was like, "These are pretty cool." Everybody was in chat was like, "That's Jeremy Jackson Jr."
That's great. All right. Well, so last week also, one day we had a special guest, and I recorded an interview. We're going to watch part of it now. This is Josh Luber. So Josh started StockX. He was one of the people who started StockX. Went over and worked at Fanatics for a while and started their collectibles line. And now he's got his own company. It's called Ghostwrite. And this week, Ghostwrite dropped their collab with the NBA. And they have, actually I have it in my pocket somewhere. They have these little figures. And one of them that came out is John Morant.
Nice.
So anyway, we got Josh last week, and I talked to him for a long time. We're going to post the whole interview on YouTube. But here's a couple minutes of us talking with Josh Luber from Ghostwrite and StockX. Welcome back to the Sneakfest show here on Grind City Media. I'm Lang Whitaker. And we have a special guest joining us this week, live from, it looks like a room full of collectibles and all sorts of stuff that people are into. Josh Luber, he was one of the co-founders of StockX, became the CEO. Then he co-founded the Fanatics Collectibles. He's been involved in a lot of different startups and cool things. And now the latest one is Ghostwrite. I'm holding in my hand a John Morant Ghostwrite. But we'll get into all that later. But Josh, appreciate you just taking some time to talk.
Thanks for having me. By the way, I love you joining us from, it doesn't really matter what city I'm at if I'm sitting in the middle of all this, right? Yeah.
Where are you? Where do you live now?
Yeah, I live in Austin, Texas, which is where I'm at. But yeah.
We'll get to the Ghostwrite thing. I mean, a sneakerhead, I want to ask you about sneakers and all that to start with and StockX. Like, do you remember what the first sneaker that was sold through StockX was?
You know, this is there's something in the water about this question. This has come up 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
That's funny.
From 3 different people independently. And we think the answer is it was a pair of LeBron 13s. So StockX launched publicly in February of 2016, but we opened as a beta site in December of 15. And the LeBron 13s had just come out.
Okay.
And but again, I don't know what the colorway was, but I do know that it was on December 15th, and I do know that it cost $250, whatever it was, and I'm almost positive that it was a LeBron 13, and I'm almost positive I know who bought it as well. But I think it was just sort of a product at the times, and we didn't have a whole lot of shoes on the site at the time, and then we were off from there. So thank you, LeBron.
Was there one shoe that like kind of put it on the map, or like that kind of like established, StockX as the place to go get your sneakers?
Well, there was one drop where we understood that the power of the model that we had created. StockX, the real business is StockX. It's not sneakers.
Right.
It's the bid-ask model. It's how we get to the pricing mechanism to allow a buyer and seller. Which we didn't make any of that up. We just copied how the stock market worked and applied it to sneakers and other products. But StockX, again, launched February of 16, and in September of 16 was the first big Jordan release after we had launched. And it was the Jordan 1 Bread. It was September of 16. And this was the first moment that there was a lot of liquidity coming into the marketplace all at the same time. And up until that day, StockX, we had been selling about 50 or 60 sneakers per day. And it was a very, very sort of just linear path from 1 to 2 to 5, and just grinding a little bit of a few more sales every day. And that day we sold 301 pairs, which, is 6X from where we were. So that was that moment where we realized, because the number of bids, number of asks that were coming in, and the spread was closing faster and faster. And by the way, just for pure context, I mean, I left StockX in 2020, and when I left, we were selling close to 30,000 sneakers a day. So this is nowhere near a success. But that moment, that Jordan 1 bread was okay, this model is a better model for how this worked. And at least we knew that there was a possibility of what we would create.
That was going to be my next question, was because you're talking about, selling 50 shoes a day, 60 shoes a day. And I mean, and now you think of StockX as being this behemoth thing that's like, like Macy's or some brand that's like a big known thing for selling stuff. I mean, it must feel pretty surreal to look back at it now and just be like, we started just a couple of guys trying to figure out how to make a website, basically, probably.
Yeah, well, the flip side of that, though, is, online businesses still feel like that. It still feels like, because you only exist in this space, and it looks like it looks on the computer today that it did back then. Macy's, you walk in, well, Macy's, is Macy's even still in business? I don't know. But department stores or in real, you walk in, you feel the growth and the size of this thing. And so it still feels small. It still feels like it's a little thing that exists on the internet and our thing, but obviously it's not. So it's pretty cool.
From there, you end up doing some other stuff, but you end up doing Fanatics Collectibles. Have you always just kind of been a collector, as like have whatever cards, things, you got all the figures behind you? Has all that stuff kind of just been part of your life?
I'm like the same kid as all of us. I'm 47, so I grew up when Jordan played. I grew up in the junk wax era. Yeah. I just collected cards and sneakers like everyone in the 80s and 90s when there was no internet, there was no, that's all we had. So yeah, I mean, it just happened to be that the first startup of mine that became a success was sneakers, but I had multiple startups before that. But then after that, it gave me the opportunity to continue working in collectibles, and it gave us a point of view to be able to create other businesses in the space. But yeah, I mean, like this is like a tiny fraction of sneakers in another room, trading cards in another room. Like, I've been collecting stuff my whole life, just like all of us.
StockX was obviously sneaker heavy, but it was other stuff too. Fanatics Collectibles, it's not necessarily just cards, right? It's other stuff too. What is it like? I'm sure you've thought about this sort of as an abstract idea, but what is it about like collectibles you think it is that like makes us as humans like that this is something we have to have and something we're a part of?
There really are sort of two people. There's I think there's some people, my wife being one of them, that is a minimalist and doesn't want, but as long as I keep all my stuff to, there's like 2 rooms that this can be in, it's great. But I think everyone else, there's just sort of this like innate, I don't know, need to be able to collect and hoard and acquire these things. And, I think it's just all a matter of sort of what it is we go after. And what's become interesting is obviously, the area that we focus in is an area where there's sort of more high value collectibles. But, Lububu, which is sort of on top of everyone's mind, is like a perfect example of this, because there's not really high value Lububu, not in the same way that trading cards and sneakers, right? It's just a thing that became a collectible that everybody wanted, just to round the demand to be able to go in and acquire this. But it operates in the same way, which is, and this is why blind boxes and the idea of opening up a pack, a box, whatever it is, not knowing what it's there, because it ties into all of that, which, by the way, I see with my kids. Like, I mean, if Paw Patrol, if I could have been in that business, right? The amount of like, and it's the same thing, kids at the earliest levels be able to do that. So
now, instead of like trying to facilitate people finding things they want and that kind of thing, it feels like now you're making the product. Is that kind of how brings us to Ghostwrite? I'm holding up the John Morant one right now.
Absolutely.
Where did the idea for Ghostwrite come from, and how did we end up with these little figures now?
Yeah, so I left StockX in 2020 to start Fanatics Collectibles with Michael Rubin, where we acquired the licenses for trading cards, for baseball, basketball, football cards. That business was a rocket ship. That business was extraordinary. But all these products, they're the same, whether it's sneakers or trading cards or collectible toys. They're all supply and demand. They're all products that sit at the intersection of culture and commerce, where the scarcity of these products drives the value. And the collectible toy space, which is one that, a product that we put on it and started selling at StockX. And as you can see, I've been a collector myself. The collectible toy space, it's big enough to matter. It's big enough to work with all the most important brands and artists and companies. But it's not so big that you already have the monoliths in the space like you do for sneakers and trading cards. Obviously, sneakers is Nike and Adidas, and trading cards, the NBA and Fanatics. But the collectible toy space, you know, the one most people know is like Funko.
Yeah.
And so you have these businesses, these products that have never truly embraced the scarcity and the value creation that sneakers and trading cards did. So we got to take everything we learned from sneakers and trading cards and apply it to a form factor that operates the exact same way.
Yeah.
And so what you're holding, and you were showing the picture of the Ghostwrite NBA basketball set, you know, we've basically taken trading cards and applied it to a different form. Yep. You know, a trading card, the physical trading card is the same every single time. It's a piece of paper, it's 2x3, right? The value is about who's on it, its condition, you know, its scarcity. And so in the same way, you know, our form is this, you know, small 2.5-inch, you know, collectible toy, which we call a Ghost. And when people buy the NBA set, they actually buy blind boxes. And so they don't know what player they're going to get. Maybe they get Ja Morant, maybe they get Steph, maybe they get LeBron. But in addition to finding the player they want, they also might get the rare variants. So like I'm holding right here a Jason Tatum that has a green, this is an emerald crown. So this is number to 25, but number to 25, number to 10, 5, 1. So there are literally NBA Ghost 1 of 1, which have a fire crown. The Caitlin Clark 1 of 1 from the WNBA set that we did in December sold for $30,000. I mean, this size, right? 2 inches tall. Yeah. The MLB set from last month, which people are still opening, the Ohtani 1 of 1 has a $30,000 bounty on it. No one's found it yet. But an Ohtani Gold number to 10 sold for $7,500 last week. So this is exactly how trading cards work, like almost in every way, except the form factor is slightly different. So again, like we didn't make any of this up, right? We just copied the best of trading cards and get to apply it to a new form factor. But because of that relationship with Fanatics Collectibles, where we went and acquired the licenses, we already knew all the people that managed licenses for the NBA and WNBA and Major League Baseball. And so we were fortunate to be able to create those products right away with those leagues.
Thank you, Josh Luber, for joining us here on Sneakfest. You can watch the whole interview on YouTube. It's a long interview, and we went into a lot more like stuff about like Econ 101, supply demand. Like, because as I talked to him, the more I realized like, so this is a guy who's kind of figured out how to make it easier for people to buy things that they want. Right. Mm-hmm. Either it's sneakers, it's collectibles. Now clothes, it's these little things, these little figures. Yeah. But I mean, a large part of his career has been kind of figuring out how to make it easier for us to buy the stuff we want. Right. So it was really interesting to talk to him about all that and to hear all about the start of StockX and all that. It was super cool.
That was a good interview, man. Good job on that.
So, but yeah, we'll have the whole thing up there. These are out now. These NBA Ghost figures, and they sell them in blind boxes. So they come in these little boxes. You don't know who you're buying. Right. And they also sent me a box not opened. And I was like, should I open this or not? And he was like, well, you don't know. Like he was saying some baseball card from the 60s, they just opened it and it sold for, $500,000 or something.
Oof, man, that's
so
crazy.
I think I'm just going to keep that box.
Wait down the line. You know, it might be worth something later on.
Appreciate you, Josh. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We've got, what do we have? What's now, what's next? I almost say keep it or kick it. That's during the season. We got what's now, what's next. You're watching Sneakfest here on Grind City Media.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
The NBA announced their Dunk of the Year yesterday. It was voted on by the fans, and it went to Ja Morant for his double clutch through Porzingis and Derek White. The call of it was excellent. That game we hung on to for a long time last season, but it was a spectacular dunk.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're positioned, we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Sneakfest Show here on Grind City Media. Lang Whitaker alongside Sherm and Jerry and Bennett. I was just looking at the StockX right now. The Cooper Flag Ghostwrite figures $1,500 right now.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm on the website right now just looking at this. So
some of them are hundreds. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about what is now
different.
and what is next, and look at some shoes that are out now. We can start with what is out now, and we're going to start with these Puffer Reds Adidas Addy Star Cushion Track 45 out now. What do we think?
I like
Pharrell
these.
designed these, right?
No, so this is a.
They look like those starfish.
Yeah, they do. Puffer Red, it's the same model. So Puffer Red is a black-owned record store. So they did a collab with them. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, but it's the same model as the jellyfish. Yeah. So
UGA colors,
Yeah.
Atlanta Falcons
I
colors.
like these. I like these.
$150, a lot cheaper than the jellyfish.
That's like
way
2
cheaper.
times
That's
less.
And the resale on them jellyfishes are thousands of dollars.
I'm going thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm going thumbs up.
Bennett gets a vote this week. Miu Miu and New Balance NB numeric 530.
Jerry, guess the price on these, Jerry.
$530.
Bennett, you got to guess?
Go, what's the guess, Jerry?
I'll say
Bennett.
$450.
Nope.
You guys are both more than half off.
More than half off.
What?
They're in the thousands?
Yes.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Well,
Bennett said automatic. $1,220.
Yeah.
$1,220 for these, and it's 3 colorways of these as well too. So, Coco.
Do they have leather laces? It's like a leather lace.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that one out too.
Shoes
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
So one of the colorways sold. I can't remember which colorway sold, but one of the colorways sold out of this model, and it was Coco. She kind of one of the faces of this particular collab. So
They sell 5 pairs of them?
Yeah, I'm straight on that one.
All right, the Nike Dunk Low Abominable Snowman.
I actually like these. I'm not mad at these.
Yeah,
They're
they're
okay.
eye-catching.
Yeah, they really are.
$100.
Yeah. It's not
They're
bad.
grade school, though. They're only...
I'm going to go middle.
I'm gonna go up on these.
That looks
Jenna,
like
I know you watching.
That looks like a Labubu hanging off the
Yeah,
side.
It
of
looks like a
does.
Labubu. Jen, I know you watching. I know Jenna. We just saw. She just showed us some dunks. She just got in. It's something that she'll rock for sure. She's the dunk queen around here.
$100.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
that price is good.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Mid
But for
on
kids,
these.
right?
Yeah.
Like the grade school. All right, the Air Diamond Surf must be the money. Available now. We saw Shador wear these
Yes.
a couple weeks ago.
I like these.
I'm going to go middle on these,
I
too.
like these.
They're not horrible, but they're not mean.
I like
at
the
same
colors.
time.
They look a little like dusty, like they're kind of dirty. I guess it's a sale color. They're $155.
I should probably go good with a Titans jersey.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, he's
True.
not
That is true.
tied to the Titans, but
That is true.
that
I like
powder
that.
blue
I like it.
looks good.
You remember Must Be the Money? That was Deion put out a rap album.
Yeah,
when
he
was
did,
on the
exactly.
Braves, and that was the lead single. Was Must. Well, that and Primetime Keeps Ticking was the other song. I have the CD somewhere.
We showing our age right now.
Yeah, I have the
like,
CD.
oh,
The Jordan 9 boot NRG Black Gum out now.
I feel like they bring one of these out every year.
They do.
or every so often.
They do.
Maybe I should have worn those to the Grand Canyon.
And these gonna be at the Elvis Presley in a couple of weeks.
Or Tanger outlets.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna
They're gonna go
down.
Tanger first, and then Tanger can't sell them. They're gonna end up at the clearance.
They're $230 right now.
Definitely
Not a fan.
not.
No.
Nope.
I mean, the weird part is like the best part of the 11s is that patent leather around the
Right.
thing, and like you don't see it. Like it's like let's take the most popular part of the 11s and the 9s and the 10s and all that, and get rid of
mess it up a little bit.
All right, the Adidas Black Light Blaze out now.
I had never seen these before, and they
I
caught
don't
my
think I
eye.
had either.
And I was like, these actually are nice.
These look cool.
These really do look nice.
What's the price on them?
$100.
$100. Really good. Really good.
I'm gonna go.
And it's at a store. And it's at a store where Jerry used to work at.
PacSun.
Journeys?
No, you was at. Weren't you at PacSun?
I was. For
you
a
was
little
at
bit.
PacSun a little bit. Yeah,
I was at Journeys and PacSun.
Yeah, PacSun.
I'll go middle.
I like them.
I like these. I really do like these. These are good. And the
$100
price
makes me
one's
feel
good.
like when you see them in person, they might look a little like
Yeah.
cheaper, you know, like or maybe the
But if they're
fabric.
$100, wait till they go to the Adidas outlet, and then they'll be like $16 because they do got shoes
Good
in there
one.
for like $16.
That is true. That is
which is
true.
kind of crazy.
Down at Tanger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's look at what is coming soon. Here's what's next: the Nike SBP Rod 1 Black, Red. These are out today.
I'm gonna go down. On
I'm not
these.
mad at these, but
not
it
for
ain't,
me.
it ain't for me. Yeah, it
Is
ain't
that
for
plaid on the back? It kind of looks like
it's almost
Gucci
like a
little
Gucci
bit.
print.
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
That was his thing.
Yeah, that is his thing.
These are $125.
I wonder how the
I'm gonna go
skaters.
mid
I
on
wonder how the
these.
skaters feel about this.
Yeah, I
though.
don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like the print.
Because of so many skate
agree.
shoes are not coming back now, I wonder how they feel about these. So
I like the perforated Nike swoosh.
yeah, that's cool.
I don't know. I go mid.
Yeah,
They
I'm
don't
going
really
mid.
move me one way or the
Yeah, I'm
other.
going mid on them.
I don't like the air bubble in there. The New Balance 204L Black Patent. These drop on the 17th tomorrow.
I'm gonna go down on these.
Referee shoes.
I don't like the
$110.
colorway. I like
They're
the
too
shoe.
flashy to be a referee shoe.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah,
of, you know,
yeah,
like
it's too much.
I
too
like
much
the shoe.
glare
I
on
don't
it.
like the color.
Yeah, they have some
What,
other
black?
colors of these. What's the bad?
Well, just like the color block, like
Yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of all black shoes.
Yeah, I'm not mad at these though. These
All
kind
right.
of these kind of put me in that vibe with the whole speed cat and
Yeah.
like that's the wave right now with that.
What's your
particular
vote,
shoe.
Bennett?
I don't like them.
Oh,
I'm
just straight up
them
no.
down.
All
Yeah.
right. We got. I lost my spot here. The NFL Crocs Clogs Classic. It's a hard one.
That's pretty wild.
Crocs guy, I wanted to hear your take on this.
Well,
Well, he needs to see the Atlanta Falcons one.
the
first.
Chiefs one's looks about the most normal out of all of them. Like some of them.
The Vikings one had the horns.
Yeah,
on
the
it.
Vikings one has horns. The Bills has
the
a
Dolphin
horns.
has the fan on the front of it.
Yeah.
The Buffalo one's pretty funny. They look like Sully.
Yeah, it does.
That's a good one. That's
The
a
Chiefs
good
one kind of looks like Lightning McQueen. I was thinking
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I would imagine like they're gonna sell. I mean, the Cowboys one will sell no matter
Oh, you
what.
know that's
right?
gonna sell, yeah.
Dolphins, I don't know.
I think the Eagles one gonna sell too, just because of them winning the Super Bowl and they
Maybe.
kind of the hot team right now. Chiefs were kind of plain.
These are $80 to $85.
I'm gonna go mid because I don't even have a team.
Would you get a pair of
so-
Titans ones, Bennett?
I'd have to see them. I'd have to see them first.
It's definitely a no for me.
Yeah, it's
a
gonna be
no
a
for
no
me,
for me.
dog.
Yeah.
I think
It's
I
a
would
no
have
for
to.
me, dog.
Yeah.
I'm straight on that.
I don't really like my Crocs to have like to be like team themed or
Yeah.
something. You know, like
You don't want them to grab attention.
yeah. If you're wearing Crocs, you don't want people like. That's why I
camo
wear,
ones already, so
that's
that's
why I
supposed to
wear
grab
camo.
attention.
Yeah, I wear camo ones so
Those
people
grab
don't see
attention.
them.
Like the Vikings one and the Bills one, I think it has. Well, the Vikings one has the fair inside, of it.
Yeah, it
I
looks
guess
like
for the
it.
colder days up there. I don't know.
Oh, they're not bad. The Reebok Angel Reese one drops the 18th.
Ooh,
I like
these. Look
these.
like a mellow.
I actually
I
like
love
these.
mellow Puma.
I'm not mad at these. These are good. Honestly, I'm saying this on camera. I like
Oh,
these
boy.
better than the book ones. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I like
Well,
these
that's
better
a
than the
low
book
bar
ones.
to clear.
I'm just being honest. Hey, I like
There
these.
was a video of Book today playing in an open gym.
Yeah,
and
they-
the NBA
and
posted
the
it
train-
blurring out the
They're trying to
shoes.
blur it out.
He doesn't look like he's wearing. I mean, these don't look like basketball shoes. These look almost like a tennis.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
Yeah,
look like
yeah,
a tennis
yeah.
shoe.
or something like that.
It looks like you can wear them both on the court or off
Yeah.
the court type thing.
The colorway is like almost that one's almost like that A2.
I'm gonna
Like,
go middle on these.
I
Yeah, I'll
like,
go
I
middle.
like this
I
black
mean,
and white color.
These are $120.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So for $5 more, you can go get some Jaw 3s or whatever. though.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
There you go.
I thought wasn't her like initial drop like a lot less expensive?
I think she wanted her whatever shoe she dropped at first was. I think it was only like
I thought it was like yeah, like
it was
real cheap.
low. Yeah, it was real low.
All right, the Reebok's DMX Recovery Mule. DMX.
I feel like Every brand's throwing the word recovery into their
slide
lineup now.
So what happened with this is this kind of a play on the same way what the Asian One did, her shoe, and then the slide. That's what Reebok is doing with the Angel Reese one, and then they coming back with the slide at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like you can hoop in those, and then when you done hooping, change into the slides. I'm not mad at these though.
I feel it, but
it is funny. It's called DMX though.
Yeah, they did.
Like,
they did funny on that.
Yeah,
that was one of the Reebok's technologies or whatever. So
I remember. Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at these.
But then once a rapper named DMX becomes more popular than your shooter, you should have to change it.
I'm thumbs up on these. I like these.
down.
What are they, like $50?
They're like Pepto-Bismol.
$50, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down. I don't like them. I have nothing to do with these, but my name's in the name of them. The Whitaker Group and the New Balance 740. Willful bias for discovery.
These are okay.
They look like the Vomeros I have, the 5. These are out.
These should be like 110 maybe?
Friday, 120.
120.
Yeah. And that's the typical price for this model, 740.
You
So
like
it
those
was,
better?
it was good to see that they didn't price raise it on it because of the collab. So I thought that was cool.
The Whitaker Group is the group that owns Social Status and the Mama Year.
Correct.
So.
Yeah. I thumbs up on these. I like these.
I'm gonna go middle.
No relation. The BSTN 10th anniversary New Balance 1906 U.
I'm not mad at this colorway.
It's out Friday.
I'm not mad at this.
I'm gonna go middle on these two.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this color.
Yeah,
I
don't hate a lot of these shoes. I don't hate right now. So.
Yeah, I feel like the laces should have been maybe. Well, no, I like that. I don't know. It's feel like
Kind of looks like
it's like something is missing.
They
from
look
it.
ashy.
Looks like a street, like
Like
asphalt.
a street.
Yeah,
Okay.
like cement.
I feel like something's just missing from. I don't know.
I feel
what
like
it
black
is.
laces or more black. Some
Yeah.
black trim would help it.
or maybe some more white too.
Yeah.
Maybe some. I don't. Yeah, it's something about. I'm
Break
mid.
up
I'm
the
with
color
you. I'm
blocking.
mid on
Just
these.
mid on
What about the price? $200.
Oh,
Yeah, they
No thanks.
They collab.
Yeah.
They collab. They're,
My
Germany.
wallet's collabing with my
they're
pocket.
Germany.
It's not coming out.
Yeah.
For that. I like these a lot. The Jordan 3 El Vuelo. These are dropping this weekend. They're Mexican themed. They have a shoebox that's like also like colored like the flag. I've seen that too online.
These are cool.
These look pretty cool.
This looks like the wrestlers, like a wrestler would wear these.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
The
on
materials
these.
look solid on
Yeah,
these.
the
This
materials
is
do
cool.
look good. I'm not mad at these. These actually look good.
I like the little like design in the
Yeah.
white. Like they actually like
I'm gonna go mid on these two.
gave it a little something. These are $230.
I can see Dustin wearing these while he doing the wrestling stuff, rocking these.
Yeah,
right
or one of those like lucha libre guys, you know, who wears the mask. or whatever,
yeah.
Nacho. These are $230. The Adidas Harden Volume 9 Flamingo Pink.
Flamingo pink. I actually like these.
Down.
I like these. These
Three down.
would have been better releasing in October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but
Yeah.
I'm not mad at these. I
Who
saw
did
these
that
on
on
Court.
them?
What's
I'm
the
not a
little-
fan of this
What's the
model.
little guy name that's with Castanet during the basketball game? He had these on.
Oh,
Ray.
These are
Because
160.
Ray's Adidas. He's
Yeah,
signed by
Ray's-
Adidas.
Yeah, he's signed by Adidas.
These are $160.
Asian boy Ray.
Yeah, I'm not mad at these. Adidas is riding at AE1 in this model, this Volume 9. They definitely riding those models. So
All right, the Jordan 40 Dusty Rose.
What's up with these?
the pink colorways.
We saw some Jordan 40s this weekend in Vegas at the Nike store.
How they look in person?
Look okay,
Okay.
but like no one was messing with them.
Yeah.
They were just sitting there.
Yeah.
They had a big wall of Jaw stuff. They
I'm
only
s-
had like a couple pairs of the 40s.
When you sent us that picture, I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this is fire!" With the whole set of mannequins and stuff.
There's a lot of Jaw stuff.
I'm going down.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these at all.
Yeah, I'll go down.
Yeah,
These are $205. These are out this weekend.
that price.
Yeah.
That price is just bad.
Yeah, I mean it's the same price as those Jordan 3s.
Yeah.
That are like,
Yeah.
way cooler,
Yeah.
you know. The Facetasm Asics Gel Kayano 14.
I like these. Jerry, what you think about these?
I'm gonna go mid on
Mid
it.
on it?
I
I
don't
like
know. I don't like the loud colors as much.
They
I
not
like.
bad.
I feel like Asics are better when they're muted.
Okay.
I say that when one of my daily rotations is bright orange. I don't know.
Bright orange and
I'm
silver.
a hypocrite. Yeah.
These
I
are
like
out this weekend, and they are $195.
Sound about right.
I'll go middle.
With their collab to it. Sound
What do you
about
say?
right.
Then
I don't
down.
like 'em. No, I'm not. a
Going
big
down,
fan.
Bennett?
Yeah, I don't love the price.
All right. The Nike Nocta Glide.
I feel like I thought they were done with this model.
Nah.
I guess not.
Nah. I thought they
did
were
too.
too till this popped up. I'm like, where did it come from?
I don't know.
I think I've seen the white and silver ones at the clearance store for like $80. I think
I might get if I could find a pair for like $80. I might.
You're not gonna.
But
find
not
those.
these.
This has like the carbon fiber.
It's like the Jason Kidd model.
Yeah,
It
these
does
are
look like
$170.
Yeah,
That's the actual sold is the Jason Kidd
Yeah.
model. That is it. I'm straight. I'm straight on these.
Yeah, I think so too. And the Fragment Travis Scott one low, which didn't we have these in here? So we had another pair for sure. Yeah,
These are great.
2 weeks ago. Make sure y'all go back and check out that unboxing review we did on those.
these drop on the 20th for $150
Yeah.
if you can get them. I would assume.
So again, they supposedly only be releasing on Travis Scott website, and from what I saw, I don't know how true it is, but I think the number is only like 70,000. I might be wrong on that, so don't quote me on that.
I need a
But
pair,
the
'cause I
limits
have
on
no
them-
Travis
Yeah, the limits are
collab
very
shoes.
very low.
You what?
So good luck on
I don't have
Travis.
any Travis
I don't
shoes.
either. I don't have any Travis
You have any
Scotts.
Travis? I have 2 pair of those. I like these though. I like those.
Well, now we got some sneaky links. We find stuff for a good price, and it's going to get dropped in the chat down below. I found a pair of Diamond Turfs, the black ones. Look at these, $100.
Okay.
Nice kicks.
Shout
Got
out
a
to
couple of
Nice
sizes,
Kicks.
good sizes.
Shout out to Nice Kicks for the.
Yeah,
I have my
$109.
size on there. Yeah.
So
That's clean right there.
because there's so many of these out now, you might as well just get it for $100.
Exactly. That's the colorway that Derrick Henry had last year, right?
Yeah,
When he
I think
was
so.
rocking
It
those
has a
on
little
the
purple
playoff.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerry, you found some Asics?
Yeah, of course, on Nordstrom Rack.
Mr. Nordstrom
His
Rack.
favorite site.
GT 2160s for $83. $82.97.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
And they got sizes, or a few of them left.
A few sizes.
Yeah, those are good there.
Show him what you got.
I found a women's Nike Air Max 187. This is a light brown and white onyx for $58 plus free shipping. It's something that you might want to get Sandra. She might like those. These are fire.
I see where you're going. I go to Nordstrom, and then you go to I go to Nordstrom Rack, and you go to Nordstrom.
He's one step higher. He's one step.
But it seemed like the deal on Nordstrom was better.
Yeah, it really was. For $58, that ain't bad.
Are these shoes from Adam? Adam has some shoes in here. Are these new? The Jordan 6 Retro Pearl. Did we do those last week?
Oh, I can't remember.
I think they're new.
They're from
Is
Hibbett.
it new? It might be new. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we saw these before.
Yep.
They're $100, $108.
Yeah, they're new.
Oh yeah, that was a new.
All
Yep.
right.
Yep. That's
Nice.
not bad. That's not bad. And they got sizes too.
A lot of sizes.
Yeah.
Women's, but
And women's.
What's crazy is like, remember when the gold medal pack came out?
Yeah.
Those would have did numbers. But
Did numbers. Now, I mean, we see that about everything now. So
yeah, everything's sitting
Yeah.
almost.
make sure y'all click them sneaky links, get them deals and
they're in the
steals.
chat now. Go check them out. We're going to take one more break. We're going to come back. We got Kicks in the Wild, and we got 2 pairs of shoes to unbox. You're watching
yeah.
Sneakfest show here on Grind City Media.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
The NBA announced their dunk of the year yesterday. It was voted on by the fans, and it went to Ja Morant for his double clutch through Porzingis and Derek White. The call of it was excellent. That game we hung on to for a long time last season, but it was a spectacular dunk.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're positioned, we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Sneakfest show here on Grind City Media. I'm Lang, he's Sherm, he's Jerry, he's Bennett. We got some kicks in the wild to get to, and because it's the NFL season now, we're getting more and more photos of guys. We're actually, I feel like this year more than ever, we're seeing like the walk-in pictures of the guys.
It's like becoming
we're going to try and do a keep it or kick it with all those, but we're starting to see guys also wear a lot of custom sneakers and stuff like that. So we can start with Patrick Mahomes of the winless Kansas City Chiefs. Showed up in the Addy Star Jellyfish, the Pharrells, because he's got a big Adidas.
Yeah,
deal.
he's a big Adidas.
I just saw they're doing
It's a pretty calm fit.
He went to Texas Tech, and they're an Adidas school, and they're doing like a Patrick Mahomes co-signed uniform or something the next week or two.
I was actually shocked to see him rocking, even though I know he's an Adidas guy, but it's nothing about his swag that even from last year that was actually good. So it's like you said, Jerry. It's a calm
he put
fit.
him off in a calm way.
Yeah, it's a calm fit. It's not bad.
What about Lamar Jackson and the Powerpuff Girl dunks?
That was clean right there. I wouldn't expect nothing less from with the Supreme
That's a pretty cool fit.
Yeah, Supreme sweats on.
Sweatsuit set.
He come in ready for game day.
We had some guys wear some custom stuff on the field. Stephon Diggs had some Kobe Patriot cleats.
That was a nice.
Kobe 7 customs.
Those are fresh.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, those are super fresh.
That's so funny to me that he's like signed by ASIC, but he can do this at the same time.
Yeah, my son and I were talking about that the other day about how like guys wear stuff like you might be signed to Nike on the court,
right. Yeah,
but off the court you can wear whatever you want.
You
know,
yeah.
Some guys have that, but if you're a big enough guy, they're not going to let you do that.
Those are nice. Those are dope.
We were trying to figure that out when we first heard about his contract, and we saw him walk in with something else on. We were like, "How is he wearing it?" He had I think he had the Travis Scott on us or the off-white Air Force on or something. We were like, "How is he wearing it?"
It's almost like Cooper Flagg being signed to New Balance and wearing Nike all year last year.
These are cool.
I like these. And they looked good with their
Kobe's just look perfect as a football cleat.
Yeah,
same. Well, depending on what side of football you're talking about.
They look super cool. Yeah,
those look good.
Unfortunately, the Patriots suck. And then Memphis standout Kenny Gainwell wore a pair of KD18 cleats.
Those look cool.
Those look good.
Yeah, those are super cool.
I know these are custom, but Nike, y'all need to pay attention. We've seen the Kobe's and the this the first KD cleat we've seen.
This will be perfect.
I think so.
Yeah.
We seen another one?
I thought there was one more, but I don't remember. Last week, it seemed like somebody had like a KD7 or something.
Because they got some
this model. Yeah.
He did.
They have a colorway where it looks like some skeleton fingers.
Oh,
like that on a football material cleat would be perfect.
Fire.
Like you're catching a football. That'd be kind of cool.
Jerry, you on to something, Jerry?
Hey,
you on to something, Jerry?
I can think it, but I can't do it. I can think it, but I can't do it. I don't have the artistry to.
I know what Marty.
You don't have the skills to.
I don't have the skills to like put it together, but I could give you the idea.
I'm a big idea guy also.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 pairs of shoes to unbox this week, so I'm going to hand things over now to Sherm to take us through this.
All right, so the first one we have, I know these have already released already, but we finally able to get them in hand. I'm just gonna do that side right there. You see what that is right there. If you don't know what that is, you see it's all the boroughs.
5 boroughs of New York.
All the boroughs. You got Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, Staten Island. The front of it, you have your big Awake with the Jordan Jumpman logo on there. On one side, you have the Nike Awake. And what I do like about the details on this as well, too, he pointed this out. Was it on this? Oh, yeah, back here. He said it's the first time Jordan allowed somebody to do this. He was able to put all the barrels on the back of the box. I thought that was a cooler detail that he spoke about. But I mean, some of y'all have seen them, some of y'all have not. But here's the inside of the box with the wake embroidered in there, and then all the burrows on the paper. And we take a look at the newly released, the pink version of the Awake Air Jordan 5. Good materials on this here. I'm gonna pass this around to y'all over there. Just some little points on here. The leather on here is like amazing. It's super clean, super crispy. The A, you still had a rubbery in there, but the A's also have suede around the A. He also mentioned too on the interview that this is the first time outside of the Supreme. Actually, he was a part of the Supreme one as well too. Jordan allowed someone to manufacture the actual middle part because it's always been the little cage right there. So he was able to put the A right there. He was like, he wanted to find something that it was distinct from all the other shoes, and he just didn't want to do like the normal of putting the A or something like that on the tongue or on the backside of it. You got your Nike Air on the backside. You got you got your Awake with the Jordan Man logo on here. This tongue is actually 3M, which is pretty cool. On the backside, you have Awake upside down like it is on all the Jordans, and then it's numbered 001 over 7,000.
They all say one.
Yeah, they all say the same. Yeah, they all say the same. On the bottom of here, you see the translucent on both ends, and then you have the Awake with the Jumpman logo inside.
I like how they have some of the stuff.
This size 23, the other one's New York.
Oh yeah, good point
cool.
on there one, Jared. Good point on there. So
I like how some of them have, like they have a lot of the stuff like the 23 of the classic Jordan.
Right.
And then they have some like the NY and
NY
like
on
the
there,
other stuff that makes it kind of special.
And then this one here has the Awake Nike tag on it, and then it also comes with your 2 shoestrings, which is white and red. So yeah,
and pink.
Shout out to everybody who actually was able to get a pair of these.
Those are cool looking in person. They look better than I thought they would in person.
They look nice. I like them.
I think the pink pair he was able to only pick up the pink pair from Awake, the actual store, and the blue one was actually released on sneakers and stuff like that. So
for some people.
Yeah, for some people, right. Yeah, for some people. So shout out to everybody who's actually able to get a pair of these. Are y'all ranking these in your top 10?
Toward the bottom.
Toward the bottom, okay.
I think they cracked the top 10.
I like them better than the blue ones.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
And I think just like being around for so long too, we understand the significance of like pink in New York because of Cameron.
Yeah.
Right.
Dipset.
That is true.
Yeah.
And the second one we have, this collab has happened before. They're back again. The colorway on here says, it says Air Jordan 5 Retro PSG off Nair and particular rose. This is the box. Some people probably know what they are, probably not. This is the box with the Paris logo on there, with the Jumpman on there, with the Saint Germany on there as well. Saint Germain, I'm sorry.
That's the soccer team of Paris. That's
correct, right? Yeah.
Sort of the Yankees of Paris.
And we open the box up. This is the unreleased of the PSG Air Jordan 5. These are set to release this. I think there's no release date on them yet, but we got our hands on them. Shout out to
That's cool.
Hype 901 for allowing us to bring these in. The materials on these are pretty good. You got your Tumblr leather on there. You got your Jumpman logo on the back. On the front here, you have your Jumpman logo in like a purplish type of
like
colorway.
Purple, pink, lavender.
Yeah, like a lavender, good one. On the inside of here is like satin. That's different. You got satin on the inside, and then on the insoles, if anybody follows soccer like that, on the insole it has both. You put both of them together.
Oh, that's cool.
You have the inside of the soccer of the soccer
Parc des
arena.
Princes is where they play.
That's pretty cool right there. Some other little details. It got is that PSG?
Yeah, it's got the team logo.
Yeah, the team logo embroidered.
It's the Eiffel
in.
Tower.
Yeah, where they normally put the like the net and the mesh net, and then this material here is like
different.
It's like nylon.
It's
something
ballistic,
like that.
Ballistic mesh.
Yeah, ballistic mesh. Good one, Jerry. I like that. That kind of goes around parts of the shoe.
The tongue is different than like those have the shiny
like the
3M.
Yeah, 3M.
But these don't.
Yep.
Like the pink ones. Yeah.
And then if you see down the tongue too, it has the same Eiffel Tower logo going down the tongue, and they also come with a lavender type of.
So which laces are you supposed to wear?
So which laces?
Yeah,
I think if I had these, I would go with the pinkish laces. Because I feel like it needs more color.
Yeah, it is like super black.
Yeah, it's like a blacked out shoe.
Yeah.
The bottom, you see, it has just a regular kind of almost aged kind of looking bottom, how they normally age out for a while.
Sole.
And then you got the big Nike. Did they have the Nike on the bottom? Okay, yeah. That's the same
You almost missed the little pops of lavender on the front of the shoe, like on each side on the sole. There's a little,
yep, around.
It almost just looks kind of like gray or white. Yeah.
So yeah, these are pretty cool. So yeah, these are set to, again, there's no release date on them, but I think they releasing sometime this winter around holiday season. I think the price on them is going to be $215. So if you plan on grabbing them, there you go right there. So
PSG used to have Messi, Neymar. They had all these like big star guys, and they got rid of all of them and became great. They won the Champions League. They were awesome. Yeah. As soon as they got rid of all these guys, all of a sudden they're amazing.
That's wild. So yeah, again, shout out to Hype 901. If you want to pick up both of these pairs, go check them out. They definitely have both of these, and I think this is the only one they have in stock. This is a size 10, but they got a couple of these left in stock. So there you go.
All right. Well, we're going to give you 3 minutes of your day back because we got done 3 minutes early today. Those are 3 minutes that Adam is usually talking on air.
3 minutes of your day back.
But yeah. All right, well, let's get out of here. We'll be back here next week with more kicks and shoes and culture and all the things we always talk about. So for Sherm, for Adam, for Jerry, for Bennett, and for Jacob, I'm Lang. We'll see you back here next week on Grind City Media. You're watching. Oh, yeah. Wear your shoes. Wear your shoes. Wear your kicks. I almost forgot. I remember. We'll see you back here next week on Grind City Media.
Me on my day one.